For those of you that are new to my channel, my name is ALLISHA, hello. And unfortunately I have tinnitus, which is beeping sounds in the ears. I got tinnitus almost 10 years ago, and since then I haven't been to a concert ever. I tried going to a concert again, BLACKPINK. And I couldn't stay. So I'm gonna take you along with my day. I vlogged, so I'm gonna put some of that footage in this video. The day before yesterday was D-Day, December 22nd, and my day started off nervous, but also hopeful and excited. I thought, let me calm my mind and go for a little walk in the forest and just think of all the things that can go well, because I made sure that I could go to a concert safely. I had my earplugs. I can show them this time. I have my earplugs and an ear cap. It's still in my bag. So these were my earplugs. Oh, well, you saw them. Pink and purple. So I had that in my ears, and I had this on top of that. Yeah, because I went to a concert almost 10 years ago without hearing protection, I thought with these measures I could safely go. So I tried to calm my mind and yeah, think of all the good things that could happen. So I was scared but also excited in the afternoon. And then it was time for me to head to Utrecht and then Amsterdam. This like angel devil story on my shoulders. Oh, it can all go wrong. No, I can do this. I can do this. At Utrecht, I met my coworker whom I was going to the concert with. And then we went to, for me, train number 3 to head to Amsterdam. We were quite early. In Amsterdam, we were there 5:10, and the concert, like the pre-concert, started at 8. So we thought, nice, because then we can get merch. But it turned out it was there from 10 to 5, so we were too late. It was raining, so we decided to get some fries so that we had a little bit of food in the stomach before we were going to queue. We had standing tickets, and I was gonna stand near the exit anyway, so for me it didn't matter where I would stand in the queue. So yeah, queuing. I was really excited, really scared, but I was also thinking of the good things. So again, it was constantly me being excited and scared and just changing everything up. When we were at the end of the queue, I was still like really balanced. And then before scanning the tickets on the phone and being in front of the venue, I started to feel sick to my stomach, actually. I started to be really nauseous and so scared. Yeah, that was a horrible moment. I think that was one of the scary. No, that wasn't the scariest. That comes later. So okay, tickets were scanned, and then we were inside. When we were inside, we saw right in front of us the merch, you know, like a wall full of merch. And so we were queuing. So we are queuing for merchandise. Finally, we arrived inside of the venue. It took so long. I am scared as shit, by the way. And while we were queuing, we also decided to look at the lockers. How does that work? How many euros do you put into the locker? And, you know, so we could put the merch in before the concert, because we also bought us a hoodie, t-shirt, the light sticks. I have a light stick. Yay! Which is really exciting, but I didn't really use it. Yeah. The wait was a long time, so I decided to go to the toilet to there put my earplugs in so I could take some time. And I must say, when I had the earplugs in, I felt a lot calmer. Because I also thought, oh my god, like the venue is just like meters away from me. I don't have any protection in my ears right now. Once I had the earplugs in, I felt a lot safer. And I thought, oh my god, I can do this. I can do this. So that was a very exciting feeling. I felt extremely positive. So we got the merch, and it was already like almost 8. So we thought, okay, we should hurry. So my coworker had her jacket into the locker and I had my jacket at the wardrobe part. And I did that with a reason, because I thought if it's not gonna go well, I can get my jacket and leave. I wasn't planning on leaving, not at all. But at the wardrobe, I did ask the person working there, like, I just explained my story actually. I just said, this is my first time attending a concert again in a very long time. I have tinnitus. Is there an area here that is really calm, volume-wise, so that when I'm gonna walk in and out of the venue, because I'm for sure that was gonna happen, I can give my ears a rest and then I can come back. And then they said, well, when the doors close, it's like really calm here. So you can just like stand in the hallway and then, so this is a safe area. So I thought, okay. And then I put my ear caps on and we went inside. I was in awe because it was such a long time that I was there. I saw all those people, all those light sticks. And even though I was so scared and terrified and nervous, I was so excited because I thought, I think it's gonna be fine. I think I can do this, because they were already playing music and that was fine. The bass was loud, I thought that already, but everyone was screaming along with the songs that were played of BLACKPINK on the screen, just their music videos. And I was managing that really well. I didn't like the bass, so I knew like, okay, so, I have to get in and out, but this is gonna be fine. I can do this. I did ask my coworker, the volume is gonna get louder, right? And she said, yeah, I know, like the volume, when it starts, it's gonna get louder. And even with that, I thought, I'm fine. I have protected my ears so incredibly well that this will be fine. But as I mentioned, that pre-show with the music video started at 8, and at 8:30, like around that time, the concert was gonna start. And at some point it was 8:25, so I walked out of the venue because I thought, okay, but this is like taking a long time. I'll hear it when it starts and then I just go inside. So I'm there thinking, well, I wasn't really thinking anything actually. I was just standing in the hallway. It's as if I timed that perfectly, because 10 seconds, I think, after I was outside of the venue, so I just went through the exit door, it started. Yeah, so it started, and there was no way, not even 1% chance, there was 0% chance that I was gonna get back inside. It was so incredibly loud that I was so shaken up by it. All of a sudden, I found myself in this daze. Like that entire day, I was trying to make sure I was courageous and I could do this, and I protected my ears so good. But when that started, the music started, at first I thought this is a mistake, because this is so loud. Maybe they did something wrong with the setting, and So I texted my coworker. I said, it started, right? This is really loud. Even with my earplugs in, with an ear cap on, it knocked me off my feet completely. And I was so scared. And I knew I couldn't get inside. There was 0% chance I could get inside. I was in that hallway. They told me it was really calm. It wasn't. It was so incredibly loud. It's hard to describe, because you might think, you're overreacting because you had earplugs in, you had an ear cap on, you were standing in the hallway. Trust me on this, 0% chance I was freaking out. I felt like I was gonna faint. I rushed towards the lockers, which was a couple meters further, but like there was a corner, so I thought if I just stand in this corner. But the lockers were even shaking due to the drums and the bass. And all I kept thinking was, I have to leave? I can't even stay here? I haven't even seen the group. I really want to see them. I'm a fan. I am a Blink. I really want to see them in real life, even if it's 1 second. I could say I'd seen them. But I couldn't get back in. I couldn't open that door. Because at that moment, the thing that I also thought of was, it's Christmas in a couple of days. Do I want to end my year feeling really sad or really scared because I just fucked up my ears again? And that's when I knew that my health was more important. So it was so hard because my heart was telling me, try again. But my head was telling me, no. I've learned how to cope with my tinnitus. I'm not gonna jeopardize my ears. I can't. I really want to see them, but I can't. I just physically can't. I still don't understand how. I had earplugs in. I had an ear cap on. Why? How in the world was it still so incredibly loud? And of course, I know a huge part of it is still my anxiety. I know I'm really bad when it comes to loud sounds. I think it's also louder for me than normal people with normal ears. It feels louder. So sure, anxiety is a major part of it, but it can't be that it was just my anxiety that told me, this is too loud, you have to leave. There's not a chance. It has to be that it was still so loud. You know, when the pre-show was happening, my coworker has an Apple Watch, so she could measure the decibels. When she was measuring, it was between 70 and 90, and so of course I knew it was gonna get louder. But you know, with that I was fine, and I thought I can do this. I feel safe. But again, when it started, I just nope. To make sure I don't get hate, I'm not blaming BLACKPINK. What I am blaming is the government that still hasn't lowered the maximum decibel volume, because I saw kids like 14-year-olds, but also 8-year-olds, like really small children that were running around happily with no hearing protection. And I just thought, oh, this is so dangerous for you. This is so dangerous. And, you know, I think I can safely go to a concert when the maximum decibel is just softer. I don't get why it's so loud. I know it's a concert, I'm not stupid, but it doesn't have to be that loud. You know, when people sing along and you can still hear the music, then that is loud enough. It doesn't have to be people sing along and instead of the music being here, the music being there. So I don't understand, but hey, that's the government and they should really hurry up with their law making. So yeah, I was freaking out. It really felt like I was gonna faint. I went into survival mode. I texted my coworker. She was more at the front with the standing tickets. So I sent her a message saying, I'm going home. So I got my jacket. I tried the zipper and my hands were just shaking. So it was even hard to get my zipper up. And I walked, and you know, everyone that was standing there still was security, because they were like finishing their job and just being like, okay, we got it, everyone is inside, the concert started. So it must have been really weird seeing me with the ear caps on, with my jacket on, by myself crying, heading towards the exit. So the security that I passed was a lovely woman, and she asked me like, hey, are you okay? And I said, no. No, I'm not okay. I have to go home. And I briefly explained, like, I have tinnitus. I tried. It's been 10 years. I can't do this anymore. And she said, you know, if you want, we can also go upstairs to like a seating area, because maybe there the sound is softer. And in hindsight, maybe I could have tried that, but I wasn't even like, I had to leave. In hindsight, I think, yes, I could have tried that. But in that moment, I couldn't. And I said, no. I said, thank you, but no, I have to go. And she said, but I'm really upset to now see you leave crying. Isn't there anything I can do for you? And I said, no, there's nothing you can do for me. So yeah, I left. And it felt so sad. I was leaving holding this. thinking I didn't even see them. You know, I was really hoping that I'd be able to do this again, and I was so excited and sure scared, but I thought I can do this because other things I've tried, challenging my ears, they in the end all went well because my earplugs, saved my ass so many times. And then, my tinnitus didn't get worse, and so I thought, okay, that's just, it's gonna help, and I have that ear cap on top of it. I'm so well protected. But even that wasn't enough. I walked out. It's way too loud. I can't go to concerts anymore. That's just something I have to accept. It's way too loud. Way too loud. With earplugs, with ear caps, I can't do it anymore. And it felt like I gave up too early, but I also really didn't. Because again, there was 0% chance that I was gonna go back inside. There wasn't any chance I'd do that because it was so loud. So I got myself to find my first train, and then my second one, my third one, and I was sitting there in the train with my hoodie on of my jacket, with this still in my hands, and just complete fog in my head. Do you know the feeling that you have when you feel so sad that it feels like time is standing still? That's how I was feeling in the train. Because I realized I could never try this ever again. That is done. That chapter is closed. I don't want to try it again as well. It's done. I have to let go of this dream that I've always had of attending shows, and maybe possibly because I sing, even myself standing on stage. A dream just died, and that hurts my heart so much. And I didn't even see BLACKPINK. In these years, I can really differentiate between this is loud but I'm safe, and this is way too loud, I have to leave, I have to go. And it was the latter. So how is it possible? Everything I could possibly do, I did, and it still didn't work. So yeah, I tried, and I am proud of myself for trying, because I would have never known otherwise, so I'm proud of myself for trying. I'm really sad by the outcome. I'm really sad that I couldn't be the one also in the crowd, being all happy and smiles. So for those of you that happen to watch this video that don't have tinnitus or don't know what tinnitus is beeping sounds in the ears, hearing damage that you get after attending a concert or something else with very loud noises without hearing protection in. And that's something that is for life. When you attend a show or a concert or anything with loud noise, make sure to always protect your ears, because once you have it, you can't go back, and that is a very scary feeling that is really hard to get used to. I am okay. I am really okay. But with these moments, I get reminded by the fact that, yep, my life has changed. Protect your ears. It's really important. So this is the end of the video. For those of you that watch this with tinnitus as well, then I just felt the responsibility to make it work, to tell you that you can do this. I could do it. You can do it too. Unfortunately, I can't say that. What I can say is please do try. Because it might be different for you. Maybe every venue is different. Every show can be different. So this was it for today, and I will see you all on the next video, and there I will try my best to be a bit more cheerful and happy, more myself, because this video was quite sad. I will see you all on the next one. It will probably be a cover, so that's exciting. Bye bye.